What's up, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo, and oh boy, I've been waiting to make this video for a long time. This is the Elder Scrolls Legends, the new upcoming card game from Bethesda, and I have been wanting to get into this beta for so freaking long. Finally, I got in. Finally, I can make a video and share it with you. It is awesome. If you like Hearthstone, if you've ever liked Magic the Gathering, heck, if you like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh!, this is possibly my favorite yet. It is so polished, has such good art, audio, presentation, and a near perfect play system based on what I played thus far. I cannot wait to explore more and see how this game evolves, and it blew me away because I'm not a big Elder Scrolls fan. I don't really know all the characters. I've never been that into Oblivion or Skyrim or Morrowind, so I feared that this would just lose me on theme and characters alone, but the game is so good, the mechanics are so strong, the system's so solid, and adding some fresh elements without being too crazy, I don't know, it just feels like this perfect blend. It's a cornucopia of beauty. I played 14 chapters of the story mode. There's an extensive story mode with some weird decisions along the way that earn you cards. There's this card leveling system where you upgrade cards and they gain new abilities. If you're familiar with Hearthstone, you'll basically understand how it goes. So I'm going to jump right into Arena. I haven't done one of these yet, but I want to, and I thought that would be the most fun way to sort of show off the game and teach you about it, as well as do something cool that I'm excited for. So if you enjoy it and want to see more, let me know in the comments below. Leave a big thumbs up, like button, click. Typically, I don't play this kind of stuff, but I actually really love it. So I would like to play more of it. So hopefully, some of you are into it. We're going to spend an arena ticket here and build the deck. The decks are
during this arena.
The decks are bigger in, I don't know what the abbreviation for this is going to be. TESL, Elder Scrolls Legends, ESL. That also sounds like that esports league. The Elder Scrolls Legends, I guess we'll call it. Different decks have different abilities and different tendencies for their cards. Let's go Scout, and it shows you here.
The Scout, ever cautious and deadly.
I mean, the presentation, I feel, is like knocks it out of the park here. Agility outmaneuvers its foes, nimbleness and speed. Endurance overwhelms the enemy's sheer size and staying power. Mage, on the other hand, trickery and magic, strength and numbers. Archer, strength and agility. So basically, it's between, do we want to go with endurance and ability or strength? I'll go Archer just for the heck of it. Why not?
Pick a card to add to your deck.
So this is very familiar for anyone who has played Hearthstone in the arena modes. Now, in sort of the versus play, your decks are bigger here. You are going with a 30-card deck, and the interface, while being different from Hearthstone, again, familiarity will instantly find you familiar with all of the systems. There are some unique things, and we'll get to those once we get to gameplay, like the separation of lanes. There's 2 different lanes, and sometimes they have unique attributes / effects. So different lanes that you play your cards in could be subject to different sort of conditions or effects. Anyhow, let's look through here, and again, a lot of this stuff is very similar. You got your mana cost up here, you got your attack, your defense. A lot of the terminology might be slightly varied, but you should get the idea. You know, there's guard and all sorts of things like that. Lethal instantly kills any target attacks. There's basically the equivalent of charge, all that stuff. To start your turn, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. That's pretty cool. Last Gasp is a bonus effect when destroyed. I like that one. So, Pilfer, it gains health and shield, or attack and shield every time it damages the opponent, and can attack an additional time each turn. I'm going to go here, though.
Pick another card and continue picking until you've made your deck.
Prophecy is another way that Elder Scrolls Legends varies and differs itself from the competition. You have 30 health, and every 5 you lose one of these rune stones. And when you lose a rune stone, you get to draw a card. So it's trying to keep the balance of the game. If the card you draw is a prophecy-based card, you may immediately play it for free, which is kind of an interesting luck-based aspect of the game. Also, the second turn bonus, the person who goes second, they get to use an extra mana 3 times. So sort of the balance and I guess some of the nuances of the game are different to fit the balance and the back and forth of this game, but again, you'll find them familiar. So Charge, of course, can attack the turns played. Prophecy is pretty interesting. That's a 1/5 Charge. That's kind of a pretty cool card. I like Prophecy cards, but I'm going to grab that. Let's see, a basic 3/2. Deal 1 damage to a creature if it survives, draw a card. A 1/5 Charge. Let's grab that guy. I like 3/2 for 2. Deal 2 damage to a friendly creature. I don't really ever like that idea. Prophecy and guard, so he's a guard that comes in from a prophecy. Rahad Battle Mage has +0/+3 in guard while equipped with an item. I'm going to go here. Ooh, Murkwater Goblin gains some attack on your turn, none on the opponent's turn. Typically, there's a lane that has sort of a fog, and that allows you the first turn to keep your card protected so it won't be attacked, so that would be beneficial there. Summon, draw a card, or prophecy, so basically it's a free... deal 1 damage to all other creatures in this lane. I'm going to grab the free Murkwater Goblin just for a last gasp type attack, even though it doesn't have last gasp. Got to be careful there. Last gasp is actually a thing. Black Sap Protector, Guard, and Prophecy. I really like that, so I'm going to rock there. I'm going to kind of go quick through this just so we can get to the actual action of the game. But the artwork is fantastic. I love the size of the cards. Playing this on PC, which is where the beta is at right now, and to me that makes a difference. I really wanted to play it on my phone or iPad, but actually playing this game in its full size and scope really, it's really beneficial because you get a sense of how stunning sort of the game looks, and I don't know, I really dig the whole polish and charm it just seems to have. Draw 2/1/1 Nord Firebrands to charge. +2, summon, silence another creature. I like that. Let's grab the Bone Bow. That'll be frustrating for someone. +1/+1 for each destroyed enemy rune. So played late game, the Riften Pillager can be very beneficial. And all of the cards, at least the character cards, the creature cards, are divvied out into the different races and creatures and monsters you'll be familiar with if you played Elder Scrolls, which is also like a nice nod to fans of the franchise, and there's tons of them, especially with the Skyrim remaster coming this year. Breakthrough is excess damage. There's a lot of these cards too where, like, if the top card of your deck is a strength card, then you will get to use a special effect, so it's kind of interesting. Destroy all wounded enemy creatures in this lane. Wow, that's very valuable. A double card, but it's 8. Now you can keep drawing that. Prophecy Summon. All enemy creatures in this lane. I like that. Let's go there. And you can keep track of your magicka cost down here. A 1/1 charge with 0. You may play this for free as a prophecy. Deal 1 damage to somebody. That's nice. But I like this 0/1/1 charge. Drain, obviously. As it states, you deal damage, you gain that much health. I'm going to take that giant bat. But I like, you got Argonians here. You know, you got Khajiit. It's pretty sweet. Red guards. This is Prophecy Guard and Lethal, which I really like. So we'll pick that up. I should probably go with some more item cards here. Let's see. A 4/1/2 Prophecy. I like having that power. +2/+2 if there's a wounded enemy creature in the lane, or let's just grab a big guard. Guard characters, I feel creatures have a real advantage here in Elder Scrolls Legends. Heavy Battle Axe, Steel Scimitar. I'm going to take Finish Off. I like that card a lot. I've used it. Through the story campaign, you gain additional decks and cards, and it allows you to really explore and kind of experiment. Ooh, Fury Imp is great. I really like Fury Imps. I don't know if this is going to be a good arena deck or not, but we'll try it out. When you summon, you give a creature guard. That's kind of sexy. There's these support cards that have multiple activations. Give a creature +2/+0 and breakthrough. Deal 3 damage and gain 3 health. It's cost more because it's a prophecy that could be given for free. Return another creature to make it a +3/+3. I guess I'll take that in case I have extra mana. 2/1 drain. Move a friendly creature, because there are double lanes. It does add some complexity and strategy, which I like, instead of just like stacking up 8 monsters in the middle of the battlefield. Sure. 10 cards remaining here. We're moving right along. On your first turn, reduce Murkwater Butcher's cost to 1, and that's too risky. Let's grab this guy. Ooh. He's 7, but he has a prophecy, and you gain 4 health on the play. I'll take the Fury Imp instead. We've got a great amount of 0 and 1s, so let's grab Thievery. And I like this. Give a creature +5/+5 that, or +5/+0 this turn. Fireball is pretty nasty. +2/+2 if a creature died this turn. I'll take Fireball though. That's gonna be valuable. Guard and a last gas to draw a card I like. 4 left. Take this guy with charge. Spider Worker. Draw a card in the summon. I'm gonna grab another Fury Imp just for damage dealing. I'm gonna grab this guy. I mean, I know he's expensive. Or do I want this one? I'll take the Charis Reaper. 1 card left. Spider Lair. Oh, this is a good card. At the start of your turn, you summon a random spider. So you play this down, and it gives you a random spider. The issue is you need to have 7 mana for it. Giant Snake is pretty sexy. So these support cards can be ongoing, which is kind of cool. Like almost like a perma effect on the field. Draw 2 random items for Giant Snake. Shackle allows creatures to miss their next attack. I feel like Shackle will be a more beneficial card. Let's take that and actually get to some gameplay here. So here's how it all takes place.
9 enemies await you. The boss must be faced last, but you can take on the others in any order you choose. Pick an enemy to begin.
Alright, so this is kind of cool. So versus arenas against other people, solo arenas against the AI, but you're still going for losses and trying to get to the boss to get more gold cards, etc. So let's see, I don't know. Let's take on the Argonian here. Give it to me. Let's do it. Battle. Beautiful. Alright, this is actually kind of interesting. The Soulless Knight versus Ghost Robo the Untouchable. Who is going to come up on top? Alright, so I go first. 3-card Monty. Which ones do I replace? I actually like this starting hand, so let's keep it. I've really rocked a very nice opening hand here. I've got this Skirmisher Elixir, which is that support card. But this way, I can put 2 cards down right off the bat and split the lanes to make him choose. So this lane over here has, it's the Shadow lane. So creatures entering it gain cover, which basically mean they can't be attacked the first turn. This is just a field lane, no special rules. I'm sure in the story mode eventually there'll be more special rules. Maybe you can affect the rules later on cards. But he gets the Elixir of Magicka for going second. 3 use, gain 1 magic. You'll see the runes here. Every 5 health you lose one of those runes, draw a card, and have the chance to summon a prophecy for free. So he's going to grab that and throw a Crocodile down there. Alright, back to me. He can't attack us the first turn. I get 2. Now, just like in Hearthstone, I can go through or not. I also can summon this. He's a 4/1. So I'm going to, in fact, summon him here. I'm going to then use this to take out the Crocodile there. Fury Imp to deal damage. It will do the Fireball and the extra for a nice, wholesome 3. So we're rocking and rolling real good so far. He's going to take out my 4/1 with his awesome magic play. And there's this nice bar up here. It's almost like a battle bar that shows what's happening. It's really easy to follow and helps keep the game, I feel, manageable. And even if you're not paying attention or listening to a podcast, you can quickly recap and remember what's going on. I just love this presentation. I think the field and everything looks great. Shackled here by this Dwarven Sphere. I've got a Nord Firebrand. I'm not going to really, I'll put it here just to mix up the lanes. I like to spread my lanes. Next turn, I'll be able to get this Guard Spider in. So we may take damage there, but now I will... oh, he's going to put a Guard Sparking Spider over that way. I draw Thievery. I can give this guy +2/+0 and Breakthrough, or I can come over here and guard up on this end. So I'm going to go for sort of the maximized play. I'm not going to attack because it's just going to kill me. And then we'll keep things there and see what he's going to do. Giant Bat coming in on the freebie lane. He'll take it straight to my soul and heal himself, Giant Bat. I got to get that bat out of there. So let's... let's do this. Let's summon him here. We'll attack here. I'm not going to attack with this guy. Instead, I'll deal 3 and gain 3. It's going to make him draw a card, but I have the free mana, so I might as well use it there. And guys, I'm no pro at these card games. I just really, really like them. So I'm making some not the most perfect play. First of all, this whole system balance meta is all brand new. Second of all, I'm not perfect. Anyhow, throwing a Prophecy Guard over here would be nice. I can get that bat out of here, but it is going to kill me. We'll attack here just because that's free attacks. I'll throw the guard into this lane. And then
won't even see me coming.
I am going to destroy the guard here just so I can start attacking his bat and whatnot and force that bat to attack me if it wants. I'll still use the bat to leech off me, which is smart. So far, in the story mode, some of them are very easy. The AI isn't the brightest, but I feel like thus far in Arena, it's playing a lot better. That guy has breakthrough, so we're going to want to be careful of that. +1/+1 for each destroyed enemy rune, so currently he'd be a 3/4. He can become a 6/3 if the top card. So let's risk it. Well, let's put him here and see if we can get that lucky draw. No luck. Okay, so there probably is some. I don't know. I have to imagine. I always worry if there's like RNG happening on the back end with stuff like that, or if it is like there's a preset deck and when you load into the match, it's already in the order and that can't change, or if it does mess with things a little bit. I don't know. Probably not, but I'm gonna put him in this lane actually, and attack here and force this guy. It'll break through, but again, I'll just get to draw a card, and we're sort of power heavying the left lane here. So I get my card. It is not a prophecy, but it's a good one that will be of benefit. A nice guard from him. And he summons a 6/8. So when Dwarven Centurion has dealt damage, draw a spider with guard, which is this guy here. Okay, I've got 8 of my own. That's last gas. That's guard. I really need to get rid of this guy. Let's see. Let's take this spider out.
Spill their blood.
Take the bat out. I'm gonna throw my guard character here just to buy a move. And then this will be a kill there, as well as a last gas effect. So we're in pretty good spot. Do you see how the interesting dynamic of like balancing both lanes could create some real cool strategy and tactics? We've been shackled, which sucks. He's gonna attack me. I'll gain another rune, so he's working his butt off and might actually get me. Like I said, I've never formed an arena deck, so perhaps I did things all terribly. He's really guard heavy over here. Argonium is possibly a bad choice to tackle. Let's see what we got. Destroy a wounded creature. So I'll take this guy out. That's good to have. Shackle everyone in this lane. There's that giant snake coming to work. And then let's just start digging into this. So we buy ourselves a free turn to work on this lane. He's probably gonna just power storm with the Swamp Leviathan over there. Now they're unshackled. Hopefully I have a little bit better chance to make some magic happen. I can play all these cards, so let's put this on the field. Alright. Let's put him over here. And then I'm going to give my last Gasper guard just because they'll deal damage. This guy is Prophecy Guard and lethal, so if I can get into attack, I can take someone out. Let's go here with this guy.
All too simple.
And then, honestly, I think I want to start chipping into his health.
Spill their blood. The Silent Guard with you. Spill
Let's just clear the field. No real need for breakthrough. He's lethal there. I'm going to give him breakthrough. Not that he'll do anything, but just whoever he chooses to attack with, at least maybe we can deal more damage to the Leviathan there. Throwing giant bats at me. Typical, typical, typical. What did we expect? Oh, dang. All enemy creatures get -1/-1, which kind of sucks. There's my draw. Okay. Damage is taken, and the Swamp Moat thought, yeah, that is not so lovely. I think we actually might have bit the dust here. We did. Which shows you a good example of how the game is not messing around. And perhaps that was a bad match for me to show. But I think it highlighted a lot of the
Eventually, you'll have to face that foe.
Gotcha, interesting. So I have to come at him again. He contributed one of my losses.
Our challenger has been humbled,
So interesting.
but not defeated.
So we can move somewhere else for a look. Let's, I'm going to tackle the crab. He's only got freaking strength cards. Maybe he's a super strong crab. I don't know. But I'm going to give him a whirl.
A special match for you today, citizen.
And see if we can
Let the battle begin.
beat Skarza, warrior mud crab. I mean, he's a freaking crab. If we lose to a crab, then I don't know what that makes us. But let's, we go second, which is good here. Breakthrough in charge in the Rampaging Minotaur. Giant Bat is nice. Fury Imp is nice. I guess I'll replace him. Redraw that, just see what that goes. Ooh, a 5. Grotwood Ambusher Wood Elf. Again, we've got that Magicka Elixir here. And he's throwing down himself. Enraged Mud Crab, a 2-1 for 1, which is nice. I'm going to put the Fury Imp in the Shadow Clogged Lane and call it quits. I can use this Magicka at any time. So I'll suck up some health loss there in order to protect my creature and save my magic. Now on this turn I can get 3, so I can throw a guard in the left lane. The Imp now is pretty nice because he will deal 2 damage, so he can be a sacrificial lamb in more way than 1. I could put the charge card in, and you know what? I think I'm going to do that. I can get this bat next turn, so let's throw the charge in here. Oh, I forgot I can't attack this. He's covered. This is where, again, the Shadow Lane is really important, but it will allow me to protect over here next time. So early losses are okay. I'm still in the lead, which is fine. And that is going to do all of that. We take a loss, we draw a snake, and we're back at it again. More crabs. This guy is very seafood styling, which I kind of like. This lane is becoming insanely heavy. He's got a lot of 1/1s, which is weak but also annoying as heck. So we'll throw...
Get them!
take this guy out first, just to work on that. I'll throw my guard over there and call it quits. Again, kind of playing the long game. My deck isn't really set up for perfection, nor for hopefully eventually winning. He's going to attack directly, I'm guessing, rather than lose his cards, which is smart, of course. But we'll get him in a second. We just got to thin through his creepy crabs. I just love the art. I think the art, like, look at all these cards. Really good art. I feel like it's super high quality and super polished. I'm going to use my Magicka. That way I can drop multiple guys in here. I'm going to put the Charge Drain on this side, as well as the Fighter Guild Garter. So we'll, again, I just want to really take some of this stuff out. I've got Charge and Drain. Gaining health back, and we're even in the odds, turning the tides back in our favor. Now 5 men on his side. All is well. And now it's back to basically being even. And I am sacrificing, again, 3 points of health, but we should be okay. Let's see. I can get 3 of these guys out here. So we'll damage here, because that's what's going to happen. He gets to draw a card. I'm gonna overload the left lane with my Magicka here. And let's see if we can get a lucky draw on that strength. No such luck. But we at least have a power in the left lane here. So they are free and clear. He, again, is loading up this lane. He's got no cards, though. So, again, soon enough, things are going to start flipping this script here.
Teach you to mess with me.
We'll go here and here. And take out the mud crab. We haven't even played anyone yet. Shackle all enemy creatures. Deal 1 damage to all enemy creatures in this lane. I could save it. But I might as well... who do I want? Prophecy and Guard. Deal 3 damage. Gain 3 health. Let's do this. That way we kill that card off. And then we really are loaded on this side, especially with a guard card kind of bearing the brunt of the potential damage. He's only has 2 cards, so you know you're not going to get a whole lot out of him, and it's 2 scuttlers, which are basically little demon lizards. Alright, so with 7 we can play here, and the sparkling spider, and we'll go all in on the attack. Because this is going to really put the pressure on him, especially with the advantage I have in health now. 25-6, and we are going to grab the win and get back on track after that first match loss, giving you a real good look at different style of play and different battling between decks and how certain decks have completely unique strategies, like all these little tiny guys that eventually becomes frustrating but isn't too frustrating, and we will just finish him off with 2 attacks. No charge cards for him, and the game is over. We grab the win, and that was really, really fast. 5 minutes. Let's see if we can get one more win. I'm down for that. Are you down for that? Oh.
You will get to pick another card.
Nice! I didn't even know this was a thing. See, there's some really cool twists and turns in TS Legends that I love, like this. Okay. I'm going to take this guy. A more high-powered attack, because I don't have a whole lot of that. And now I get to pick another enemy to tackle.
The greater your prize becomes.
Gotcha. 1 win, and we're looking to reach this boss.
Another step closer.
Where should we
to
go
ultimate glory.
next? I think we'll play one more round in this video, give you guys some extra juicy long first look at this amazing card game. So we'll take on... I've kind of done with strength. Let's go after a little bit of a different type of deck.
Are you ready for a bloodbath?
Dude, this announcer is hype. Longstrider versus me. You get to pick when you start the game. You get to pick.
Challenger has built some rudimentary defenses. Let's see if it works.
Interesting. Anyhow, when you start the game, you get to pick an avatar for you, and that sort of defines, I believe, your starting deck. So I went with that Khajiit guy because he was pretty sweet. I'm actually going to replace all these because I don't really like any of them. It's not that much better. But apparently there is a twist on this battle, and we start with a makeshift defense as we face off against this lovely lass over here. See if we can grab a second win of the video and go out on top. I'm going first, so I'll throw my guard in the shadow lane here and kick it over to her. What do you guys think of the game so far? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed and want more. I legit have been playing this all day long since I got it, so having a freaking blast. What did he cast over here? She Elixir of the Defender. Ooh, that's a good card. It gives a friendly creature guard for only 2 and has 3 uses, so 3 guys are going to get guard. I'm going to throw my 4/1 here.
Should be good.
Behind the guard card. Nice rhymes. So that 4 can go straight to him in a second here. Alright. Casting a little savant here, giving it guard. That's a nice 1/4 with guard, which is pretty interesting. What can we do with 3? I guess we'll put... I can give another creature guard. Or I can get charge and drain. Let's put the giant bat here with charge and drain. That way we can do 2 here. Heal me up to 32, 4 straight away, and we grab the early 6 HP advantage here. You can look and see that this hero is using intelligence and willpower versus my strength and agility. And when you go to pick your sort of starting deck, and when you look at your deck building screen, which I'll show you after this, it does explain what these do and what kind of cards they focus more on. What's been cast here? Guard, and then he's got a ward. Oh, first time it's take damage, prevent it. Interesting, interesting. 4 breakthrough and charge, so we could sacrifice and take that guy out, but he has a ward, so that's kind of meh. Deal 1 damage to all. Let's do this. I can't even play that yet. Never mind. I think I want to lay this dude down here. And also throw the Fury in. Do the 4 damage. I'm just going to leave it. He gets a prophecy, which is going to put him back at 24.
Tell me your injuries.
And yeah, he's going to build up the guards over here, which I think ultimately is fine. It's going to make things a lot closer and more crazy. He loses that ability, but he did make some magic over here. Let's see. I've got 5 now, so I can deal 1 damage to every card in this lane. I would take that out and lower those down. Okay, so let's Fury Amp here. Damage. Charge and drain. I'm back to 30. I've got a hole over here, so let's do this. Let's put this guy here and put him here, and then I can give a creature guard, and I'll force the attack here. I'm not going to attack that because I don't want to sacrifice my creature yet, and I have an 8 HP lead. Dang, he's got a lot of supports, and that's probably where the intelligence comes from, the different supports. Alright, really clearing the battlefield, which is good of him. Smart. Giant Snake, shackle all enemy creatures is a nice play. He's got breakthrough and charge. We could just even the lanes out, and then he'll have the advantage, but I kind of want to just do that. I don't know if this is a good tactic or not, but that's kind of what I want to do, just to really negate things, and I have a 6 health lead. When you play an action, deal 2 damage to the opponent. That's a good card. I can shackle it, and I can also bone bow it and totally silence this guy, which might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's Giant Snake. And we'll bone bow the Giant Snake. And silence. Shackle and silence. The shackle is kind of unnecessary. Maybe I should have played the ambusher instead. Whatever, it's okay. He's silenced, so at least they don't do the damage that I thought they were going to do. So it probably is worth shackling and silencing. Not sure how it was able to attack when it was shackled. Oh, I got rid of the shackle via the silence. Whoops. That was terrible. I didn't mean to do that. See? Still learning here. Breakthrough there. Okay, we'll deal 1 damage here to kill that. And then I guess I'll put this guy over here, and we'll see if we can get the lucky draw. We get it. So he gets +3, +0, so he's a 6/3. That's a lot of damage, and even though he's got 4 potential damagers over here, I've got a big beast laying in the weights in the shadow lane.
So it has been written.
Okay. Draw a card of his prophecy. You may play it for free. It is a 5 health prophecy. Wow, and he grabs the advantage. But I pop a rune and grab a guard orc, which is going to be good for this lane. So he takes the advantage, the lead, which is interesting. And I'll be able to throw all these guys in here. So we'll guard on this side. And I'll last gasp over here. Yeah, I might as well just cancel out. We'll do 6 direct. And grab the advantage. And then all of these guys are going to burn out to him if they want to attack, which is great. This Fortress Watchman is amazing here. He gets to draw a random copy of a card from my deck. Alright, so he'll nullify all of his, opening the lane again for my 6/3 advantage. Put him over here. We'll attack direct, and since we have the advantage, I'm just going to attack direct. I know he's drawing cards and whatnot, but we have a 10-point advantage, so I got to just keep the pressure on. Lots of supports coming in strong.
Tell me your injuries.
Gaining some health back, giving to this guy. This dude over here is going to power up. Oh, no, he powered up this 1/5. Interesting. Got a hive worker coming in. All right. Give a creature +2/+0 and breakthrough. Let's put this dude here to cancel that out. Can't attack either of those. We will give this guy, just so it's this turn. I can apply this effect wherever I want. But then we can do that, and we'll grab the victory next time, I believe. Yeah, with 6 we should win, unless he can come up with something crazy. Ooh, Savage Ogre +5/+0 this turn. Interesting. but none of these guys have guard up. He's coming in with quite the lineup. Okay, wow. The power now is flipped in his direction. I need to get a quick kill here. So we will do this. Make him a 7-3 and go for the win, crushing the long strider quickly and viciously. That gives us 2 out of 3 wins in Arena, and you got to see 3 matches, which is pretty sweet. Choosing my prize is always fun. This Argonian is really good. 1-5 charge is interesting. I'm going to take another one of those. I like that. And I like how it's like adding to your Arena deck after every win, which is kind of a new concept from some of the other Arena modes I've played. And I like this idea of like...
to ultimate glory.
Yeah, I like the idea of like solo Arena, and then there's also versus Arena. I'll show you kind of the main screen here in a second. So there's versus Arena, which I have not unlocked yet. I have to complete a solo Arena to get that, and then we can go there. There's versus battle. The story mode, you'll see, has all these different chapters. I'm in chapter 15. There are 20 chapters in an epilogue, interestingly enough. There's a shop where you can buy packs. Now, let's see. Can I go to my deck building? I think it's here. Yeah, so you can deck build from here. These are the decks I currently have based on the single-player play, and you can see how, like, this one is willpower and endurance, and again, you can get 50 cards in the decks, I believe, and eventually can see and sort by all the different cards. Let's see. I'm done with this. But you get all these other decks. Eventually, you'll unlock them in the campaign, and so you're getting a fine mix of cards and a really cool mix of characters and creatures across the Elder Scrolls universe. So I'm absolutely in love with this. Like, legit, no joke. I think some decks can actually go up to 70 with a minimum of 50. Or maybe all decks can, but the minimum is 50. I'm in love with this. This is not sponsored in any way. I'm playing it on my own accord. I've been dying to get into this, or waiting to get into this beta, and now I am. And it totally, like, exceeds any hype or anticipation I had for the game. I really like it. I think a lot of people are going to like it. I don't know if it's going to take, a large chunk of players away from Hearthstone, but it is a wonderful alternative, and I personally enjoy it more. So let me know if you want to see more of it. That is the Elder Scrolls Legends. I love it a lot. Hopefully you guys do too. Have a fantastic day. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big like. Until next time, drink some chocolate. I love you, and we'll see you all later.